right, hello, hi. Okay, so just before we start, if everyone just wants to sit comfortably for a moment, close your eyes, let's all arrive together. And just take a deep breath in, exhale through the mouth. Just land for a moment. Another time, inhale, land, exhale. Third time's the charm, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. All right, welcome. You can open your eyes. All right, so I know I've met everyone, but just to give you a bit of an outline of what I do and things here. So, as you know, I'm the wellness coordinator, and my main passion is really connecting people to that. Can everyone see me? Yeah, connecting people to their bodies, and sort of holding a space for people to start to acknowledge what's going on in here and guide them using different tools into the heart, into the body. And part of the reason I started teaching this intro to meditation, it was because of, I realized that there's a bit of a, not a hurdle, but sometimes when you think, oh, I want to start meditating and you don't know how to, it can be super overwhelming. Is anyone here brand new to meditation, by the way, if you don't mind? Yeah, okay, excellent, welcome. Yeah, you know, well, first of all, thanks for giving it a go. I guess the thing I want to say about meditation is that when you want to start, when you really feel like you're ready to give it a go, you'll find the time and the space for it. And it's the same kind of premise of, say, when you decide, okay, you know, I really like to start getting fit or look after my diet or whatever it is. And you think, okay, I'm going to go join a gym. And you walk into the gym and it's like, whoa, there's like people and machines, and it's like, do I do a class and shall I have an instructor? And maybe you just want to turn around and walk straight out again. In the same way, maybe the first time you try a meditation and you just pick something off the internet, for example, and you do it and you're like, no, it's not for me, my mind's too busy, I can't be quiet, and I cannot find peace for an hour. You know, and that's fair, you know, and that's kind of why I've decided to teach this, to help everyone understand that, well, first of all, coming into this week, we want you to have a great time, but it's just not about having a great time here. It's about, well, how can I take this newfound awareness into my life back home, into my real life, right? Because that's the goal. It's not just like have a great time and then go back and step back into old programming and all this kind of stuff. It's like, well, how can I actually develop this further into my life? And so I want to give you these tools, this introduction to meditation, to show you that the gym isn't so scary, or perhaps you prefer running or swimming or walking, and it's the same with meditation. Meditation isn't about, I must find peace and I can't think about anything and oh my God, I'm so happy. No, it's certainly about finding a focus and a stillness, but it can be lying down, it can be sitting, it can be taking a walk on the beach, feeling your feet in the grass, listening to music, and different music, frequencies. There's like solfeggio frequencies, you know, just ambient tracks, guided meditations. Maybe different voices resonate with you, male, female, accents, right? It's the same thing. Like, and you might try something and be like, oh, that's not for me. However, if you feel like, you know, I really want to pursue this, you know that there's so many different options, which is both a blessing and a curse, I guess, in a way, when you think about it that way. And I'm not here in any way to preach to you like, you must meditate, but I can definitely tell you that it's really going to help you in so many different ways. And if it's something that you want to continue to do, 6 months down the line, I promise you, you're going to notice it. Because meditation is an invitation to bring awareness into what's going on. What's going on in here, what's going on here, what's going on all around us. And, you know, as human beings, there's so many distractions going on in life, you know, from, you know, stresses of family or work or social media or whatever. And even if there's no stresses going on, the mind is always going to want to distract us, because that's what we've been indoctrinated into, just distract. And our minds, it wants to take us into the future and like worrying perhaps about like what's coming. Will I pass that test? Will I meet that person? Will I finish that project at work? You know, and then we go into the past and we reminisce about the things we shoulda, woulda, coulda done, right? But those things don't exist. You know, the future is now, later. And the past has already been and gone. You can't change it. But this moment, right now, this moment, that's all that exists. Right now. And meditation allows us to be like, okay, I'm right here, right now. And what does that mean? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was off. And there we go. Play. My apologies. Right here in this moment. Always distractions happening, right? So, there we go. And it allows us to be in a space of where knowing that being here right now in this moment is so beautiful and so precious because, well, you could just not be here. You woke up this morning and you took a breath and you're living a life. You're alive. And all the things that have happened throughout your entire life, the good, the bad, the ugly, however you want to describe it, got you to this moment. Let's think about that for a moment. If you hadn't had that family drama, that wouldn't have made you stronger. If you hadn't had that breakup, you wouldn't have then done your solo traveling and found that new job or met that new person or whatever it is. All of the challenges are actually beautiful, amazing, abundant opportunities. And it's about giving yourself that opportunity to see those challenges as opportunities and know that it's an opportunity to grow through the things, not go through the things. And the meditation, which includes breath work sometimes, allows just you to come into that space of gratitude where, yeah, I mean, everything's a blessing. And when you can come from that space of gratitude, it's like, it makes like you turn a stranger into a friend, right? And a meal becomes like this feast, you know? You can turn, I remember this one time I had a meditation course and this guy, we were doing fasting in the day and then the teacher, the guru or whatever, he gave us this cold grape and he was like, take a moment to like appreciate this grape. So we had to look at it and feel it and just smell it and then take a bite of this juicy, delicious grape. And it was that moment of like, when you really take a moment, the smallest thing, and I don't mean like small, but like anything, that you can find the bigness in everything. And this grape all of a sudden was like the most juiciest, delicious thing I've ever tasted. And it's the same with like, you know, in the morning you wake up and you have that cold glass of water, lemon water, or that hot cup of coffee, and you take a moment to appreciate like the drops of dew on the grass or something like that. You know, now the sound of the water on the pond. So yeah, that's kind of I think quite a good reason to meditate. Brings us into the space of awareness where you start to realize that you're not your thoughts, you're the ones that are observing. And then you're also not your emotions, you're the ones experiencing the emotions. And so it allows you to come from a space of love and responsibility instead of reactivity when challenges, opportunities are presented in life, and they always will, and they will continue. So yeah, we're just going to do a couple short snippets of meditation so that we're not finding peace for an hour. And we're going to do some breath work as well. I just want to quickly mention about the breath work. So breath work comes hand in hand with meditation. The breath is a bridge between your inner and your outer world. It's a mirror for what's going on. And we use the breath to regulate our system. And when I say regulate, that can be calming down if you're feeling anxious or nervous, or you've got a lot going on and you need to step into your body and out of your head and create like a heart-mind coherence, synchronicity. And it also can actually up-level you, like stimulate, I should say. So regulate in so many, hello, goodbye. Yeah, it's used as a mirror for what's going on in the body, and it's actually, I just think the breath is this amazing thing we do every moment of every day, all the time, right? Breath of life, the first thing you do when you're born, the last thing that you do when you die. And it mirrors everything. So what happens when you're nervous? Or you get a fright, right? And when you're relaxed, and the breath is, I feel like it's like this magical thing that can generate whatever we want in the body, in a way. But that said, we're gonna start. I've talked enough. We are gonna start off. So I want to do something. We're gonna start off with a breathwork called Nadi Shodha, which is alternate nostril breathing. I'm gonna show it to you first, and then I'm gonna invite you to put your eye masks on after we've just done a practice round. When we finish, we're gonna rest the hands down, and we're gonna step straight into a heart-mind coherence meditation. And just to give you a bit of an idea of what that entails, so when we are in our head a lot and the mind is going, it can be overwhelmed, and we have something like 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day that goes on. It's so normal that our mind will be bouncing around. But when it's bouncing around like that and not connecting to anything here, it's got no direction. And then sometimes when we lead with the heart, we feel emotionally overwhelmed. The heart is emotionally driven without sort of any guidance. So a heart-mind coherence creates a synchronicity by following the rhythm of the breath, and then we invite in an elevated emotion like joy or love or gratitude, and we tap into that sensation and feel into that sensation and allow that synchronicity to happen. So if you're feeling super overwhelmed about anything in life and you need just a moment of grounding, it's a great way to step in. So I will guide you through it. I kind of just wanted to say a little bit before. So we'll just move from one to the other, and then I invite you to open your eyes, okay? So what I'll just quickly say is that generally when we meditate sitting, I always invite people to sit on a bolster. I know everyone's sitting already, but just to give you an explanation why is that we have a curve in our spine naturally, right? So when we sit with our hips below our knees, our spine, curves a little bit more naturally, and we do want a nice elevated spine when we meditate, but doing this, already we're engaging quite a lot, which is not the aim. We want to be as relaxed as possible. And when we sit on a bolster, a block, a pillow, whatever, that presses our hips up, presses into our sit bones come up, and we naturally elevate. So everyone, I just want you to come off the bolster, sit comfortably, come off the bolster, sit for a moment, and just see how that feels. I want you to notice the difference. All right, and now lengthen your spine actively, right? Okay, and now I just want you to move and sit on the bottom. Just see the difference. It's just a nice little, yeah. Do you see that instantly, how that presses you up? And so for me, my comfortable seat is like this. If you have quite tight hips or knees or anything, there's more bolsters I can offer you. And so if anyone needs more, no? Okay. Simple thing, it's such a simple basic thing, but it really does make a difference. And especially once you start to get into meditation and you want to sit for longer, the higher your hips, you're going to feel more comfortable. As I said, perhaps your comfortable position is maybe with your feet out a bit more, maybe generally prefer to sit on a chair. So for the moment, this is going to be my variation of a comfortable position. Just talk about hands quickly. Hands, they have all these kind of different mudras in meditation. We're not going to even step into that, but what I will mention is hands up is an offering or a gesture of receiving. So maybe if you feel like you need to ask a question or some guidance or whatever it is, hands up. Perhaps if you feel a bit overwhelmed or you need grounding, your hands can be on your thighs, on your body. That's just a literal physical connection to yourself to ground yourself down. Okay. I'm going to invite you, when we move out of the breath work, to put your hands facing up when we're done. So Nadi Shodha. I'm going to just stand up so you can see me properly. Okay. I'm not going to mirror you. So you're going to take your right hand and you're going to place your two peace fingers on your forehead. You're going to open and close your left nostril with your ring finger, and you're going to open and close your right nostril with your thumb. It is going to be box breathing. So you did that with Marcel, right? Okay, so it's going to be a count of 4 in, hold, and a count of 4 out, hold. So it's 4, 4, 4. However, we're looking box, but it's going to be inhale through the right for 4, hold for 4. Exhale through the left, hold for 4. Inhale through the left, hold for 4. Exhale through it. So it's do this just so you can feel it going into it. Inhale, right, hold. Exhale, left, hold. Inhale, left, hold. Exhale, right. crystal clear? I want a show of hands that everyone understands that. Okay, yes, miss. Okay, great. Your other hand can be up or down on your thigh, it doesn't matter. And the nature always comes to join us, which is great. I've like birds flying in, it would be like, what's it? Snow White. All right. I'm going to invite you to put your eye masks on. It's a great way, so I always use an eye mask when I meditate in the day because it just helps shut out the sensories, the sort of visual sensories. And, you know, I mean, think about how thin your eyelids actually are. There's still quite a lot of light getting in, so this kind of allows you to go a little bit deeper. Before every practice or every session, I always invite everyone to take a nice deep breath in and arrive and just soften. Just taking a moment to notice how you're feeling before we go into alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shoulder. And so Nadi Shoulder is a method of breath work where we start to notice which side of our lungs is perhaps more dominant than the other. We always have a more dominant side, a more flexible side. We're not symmetrical in any way, shape or form. And it's really used to find a little bit of symmetry, and by doing this you find that balance. You find the balance in the breath, you find the balance in the body. And just notice as I do the count how it might make you feel. Like maybe perhaps if you don't meet the count of 4, that's okay, you don't need to panic. Remember, we're not underwater or anything like that, so notice any kind of reaction that you might have and allow yourself to just be the observer of that if it does come up. So we're going to take a deep breath in, and then you're going to place your peace fingers of your right hand on your forehead. Deep breath in. Everybody, peace fingers on your forehead. Exhale. Close your left nostril. Inhale through the right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 4, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 1. Hold. 1. Exhale left. 4, 1. Hold. 4, 1. Inhale left. 2, 1. Hold. 2, 1. Exhale right. 4, 1. Hold. 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 2, 1. Exhale left. 2, 1. Hold. 2, 1. Inhale left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your hands. Take a deep breath in. And just settle with the sensation. Notice your body. Stay focused on your breath. breathing deep, I want you to breathe deep into the lower lungs, middle lungs, upper lungs. Exhale, upper, middle, lower. Inhale, lower, middle, upper. Exhale, upper, middle, lower. Inhale, lower, middle, upper. And continue to breathe like this. And as you breathe in, I want you to invite in that awareness deep into lungs. Follow your breath. And as you exhale, soften. Allow every single cell in your body to just relax a little bit more. Doing a full body scan. Move your gaze all the way down to your toes. Focus on your toes. Notice any sensations. And as you breathe in, start to sweep your internal gaze like a laser through the feet, the fascia of the feet, the nerves, the bones, the tissue, the cells, every atom in your body. Breathing in and softening as you exhale. Breathing up the ankles, the shins. Exhaling, softening into the knees, the back of the knees. Use your breath as your anchor, and you might notice sensations along the way. Notice if your mind drifts even as I guide you, and that's okay. Just keep bringing it back to the breath. Inhaling through the thighs, the hamstrings, all the way up into the glutes. Exhale, soften into the groin, the hips, the lower abdomen. Deep breath in, lower belly, lower back, through the organs, through the side of the hips and the waist. Soften as you move up, scanning, noticing and softening. Notice the space in the body. Breathing up into the middle chest, middle back. Breathing into the heart space. Imagine you have nostrils on your chest. Take a deep breath in. Feel that expansion in the chest, into the ribs, into the upper back. Soften as you move into the shoulders and the armpits. Breathing in, down the arms, past the elbows, softening as you work into the forearms and the wrists and the palms of your hands and each and every fingertip. Stay at the end of your fingers and your thumbs. What do you notice? Maybe a light vibration or a pulse. Tingling. Maybe not. Stay there. Use your breath to anchor you in when you feel the mind starts to wander. Stay at the fingers. Deep breath in, move all the way up the shoulders. Soften into the throat and the back of the neck. Scan past your throat into the jaw. Notice how you're holding your jaw. Soften. Maybe lick your lips. Relax the jaw. Scanning into the cheeks and softening around the eyes and the ears, around the back of the head. past the forehead and the temples, and all the way into the crown of the head. Full body scan. Deep inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Exhale through the mouth. Stay at the crown of your head. Now at the crown of your head, I want you to imagine a golden light, just an inch or so from the crown of your head. Notice it, feel it. And gradually I want you to bring that golden light, like a golden thread from that light through your head, the top of your spine, and working its way slowly down into your heart. Keeping the connection to the crown of your head, and see that golden light, that thread. Now imagine that golden light in the center of your chest, glowing brightly. Breathing into that space. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue to breathe at this rhythm as you allow your breath and your heart to synchronize. Synchronizing in harmony, like when an orchestra and all the different instruments start to harmonize together and play this beautiful frequency, this beautiful sound. Similarly to what's going with the rhythm of your heart, your frequency, your energies, you step into that heart-mind coherence. And I want you to now invite into your heart a feeling of joy or gratitude or love. Maybe it's for something or for someone, a place, an experience, whatever it is. Invite that into your heart, and I want you to really feel it. Feel that love. What does it feel like? Gratitude for this thing. Love for this person. Joy for this place. Allow that expansion. You know when you feel happy and you feel like it's like bursting out of you. Start to allow that sensation, that frequency to start to spread through your entire body, and let that light spread through your entire body, growing slowly and slowly, moving and expanding so that there is no space for any darkness at all, and anything that you find along the way that isn't serving you, allow that light to transmute it, going all the way to your toes, your fingers, crown of your head. Your entire body becomes this beautiful frequency of light and love and joy. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe it brings a smile to your face as you genuinely feel into that. Keep breathing slowly and deeply. Nice long deep breath in. And exhale. When you're ready, you can slowly take off your eye masks. Welcome back. Okay, so that was a breath work and a meditation together, combined. It's a really nice transition to do the Nadi Shodha, to notice what the status of the equilibrium of your breath is, and work into balancing that out to some degree, and then stepping into your meditation. So letting the breath anchor you into the body, then you scan your body, full body scan, noticing what's coming up or not, just noticing. And then from the crown of your head, bringing yourself into your heart, then creating that synergy and the synchronicity between the two, creating that heart-mind coherence, and then stepping into elevated motion and just letting that expand throughout your whole body. So yeah, did anyone notice a bit of a difference between left and right? Oh, all, yes. The Nadi Shodha, yeah. It's normal. It's something I'll do, I do in general, but if I've had a cold or, been in the washing machine of the ocean, it's good to kind of clear things out a little bit. But yeah, again, it's just a great way to notice where you might have slightly more strength in one lung, and to create that balance and synchronicity. And once you step into that, doing that meditation, and I mean, there's so many that you could step into, but I like to do it's a heart-mind coherence, and it's also a grounding meditation. Simply just noticing the space and scanning your body in itself is a grounding meditation. So I guess you kind of got a 3-in-1 sort of there at the moment. Okay, so we're gonna go quickly into we're gonna go into a lying down meditation now. It's called a light body activation meditation. I wanna give you guys a chance to just experience one lying down. It's essentially allowing us to tap into our sort of light frequency, which is really great. And that's the language, by the way, that I use. You might have different terminology, whatever your religion. You're welcome to translate it however you see fit. It is all the same to me. So lying down, what I'd like to recommend is rather than using the bolster or as a pillow, which you can do, but generally if you do that, you tend to lift your head and then you create a little bit of constriction in the throat. What you can do if you really feel like you're the head wobbling kind of person, that when you go home, you can use like a travel pillow. So that's great because it will support you without the crunching. Otherwise, what I love, especially if you have lower back sensitivity, this is great. So you place the bolster high up near to your glutes, and then just let the legs flop open like you would in Shavasana, dead corpse pose. Arms come by your side, palms facing up, and you just draw the shoulder blades together. Let the big toes splay open. Relax. Assume the position. And I'm going to invite you to put your eye mask on if you want to. I just think, again, it's a really nice way to sort of shut down. It's just invitation, however you feel you would like. And when everyone's ready, we'll take a nice deep breath in. And we exhale through the mouth. Okay. And just feeling yourself held by the ground up. Feeling that support of the ground, support of Mother Earth. Feel yourself rooted down. Feel every part of your body that is connected to the ground. Notice that. Knowing that no matter what, you are always supported in life. Even if sometimes it doesn't feel like it, I promise you, you're always held by the ground, you're always held by the ether, by everything around you. Everything that happens in your life is happening for you, not to you. Deep breath in, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Through the mouth, exhale. Notice the space around your body, just a couple of inches around your body. Notice the space around your body. Stay present with your internal gaze. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in like a wave. Breathing out. Like waves brushing up against the shore. Inhale. Exhale, let them go. Let there be a rhythm to your breath, just like the rhythm of life. Inhale. Exhale, release. Every breath is an opportunity to let go, to soften, to relax. Notice where you might be holding in the body right now, in the hips or the shoulders or the jaw. Can you soften, even in the wrists or the fingers? Inhale. Exhale. Now I want you to start to draw your attention and imagine and see the light that is ever present around you. This beautiful, shining light all around you, gently touching your skin, your feet, your legs, softly dancing around your thighs, your chest, and your arms. Feel it softly, almost like the breeze, gently caressing your face and your ears. Enveloping your entire body. Open up your entire sensorium to feel this light. What color is it? Is it a temperature? Maybe it's cold, maybe it's warm. Does it tingle? Does it vibrate? What are the sensations around this light? Now imagine this light is shining directly above your heart space. And I want you to start to call in that sacred light. Allow it to pour in through your chest, penetrating into your heart. That light you're calling in is your purest and highest self. It's your unified and unbounded consciousness. It's the greatest intention for your human life. Draw it in, let it pour into your heart, whatever color, whatever temperature, whatever texture, and gradually start to let that light spread. Let it spread through your entire body, through every vein, through all the fascia, through the muscles, the nerves, through every system of the body, into every atom. Let it completely spread and take over anywhere. If there's anything in your body that doesn't serve you, take a deep breath in and allow that light to transmute. Let it go through the breath. There is no room for anything but light and love. Feel it. Feel it spreading to the tips of your toes, the tips of your fingers, enveloping you all the way to the crown of your head. Radiate your love light body. Let it expand. Maybe it bursts out of your skin. Let that light spread out of you into the ether, to your neighbor, into the space, further and further, as far as you want to let it go. Allow yourself to be that shining star that you are. Breathe in. Exhale. And know in this moment, we're raising our vibration together through the observation and the knowledge of the light that's inside each and every one of us. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. When you're ready, you can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. take your arms up above your head and give yourself a nice big stretch. And just gently roll over onto your right side. Using your right arm as a pillow. Going into the fetal position, the position of creation, the position where your light began. With the knowledge and awareness of the fact that you are part of creation, you are the creator. Gently and mindfully start to sit up. Make your way into your variation of a comfortable seat. Placing your hands at your heart center, if you like. Drawing your arms up above your head, gathering all your energy, all your light, all your awareness, acknowledgement for this moment, right here, right now, and draw your hands into your heart space. Maybe bowing your head down and just taking a moment to feel your connection to the ground that's always supporting you. Feel the connection to your body, your home, your temple, your house. This beautiful thing that you inhabit every moment of every day. Acknowledgement of the breath, the only thing that is ever present. You can't breathe a moment ago, and you can't be breathing in a minute. You're always breathing. And your body is always there, holding you. Your beautiful home, your temple. The light in me acknowledges and sees the beautiful shining light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Okay. Welcome back. So that's a light body activation. I love sharing it. Well, I think it's pretty obvious why. I guess it's just, I think it's a beautiful way to acknowledge what's really inside all of us. You know, no matter what we've gone through in life, no matter all the stuff, no matter how we talk to ourselves, what we think about other people, I feel like it's a way to really connect us and show us that no matter what, we're more similar than we can really ever be different. No matter what our background, our history, our age, our gender, whatever. We are all this beautiful light. And all the other stuff's just complications around it. And we all have our stories. You know, I know most of you are friends and know each other, but no matter what, every person has their story. And in a beautiful way, that connects us. Right? So something to think about, because when we come from this space of love, we come from this space of awareness where our cup is not just full but overflowing. We can come from a place of responsibility in the way we are with people and the way we are with things in life. Instead of reacting to things, we respond with awareness, which is what responsibility is. Okay. All right. So we're going to do a final exercise called brain breath to bring you all back to life. So brain breath is a quick, rapid breath work we're going to do, which is super stimulating and exciting, and it's going to get you all ready for pool training. Yes. Oh my, indeed. So brain breath is a breath work that we use in order to stimulate the stagnant energy in the body. So if you're, you know, a bit lethargic and it's the afternoon and you know it's just after lunch and you think, oh, I'm trying to not have that fourth cup of coffee or whatever it is, or the Red Bull, this breath work is great to naturally stimulate the energy in the body and clear out those cobwebs. You know, like, oh, I have that meeting or whatever. It's great. And actually they've done, and it blows my mind every time I say it out loud, but it's true. The studies that they've done around this breath work, it helps if you have had any issues with memory loss. They've shown that doing this regularly helps improve your access to your memories again. I'm not saying it cures Alzheimer's, but I'm saying it does help you with memory loss 100%, and you can look it up. So what it does is, from a medical point of view, it actually stimulates the cerebral fluid from the base of the spine all the way up to the back of the medulla. In the yogi terms, we say it's like stimulating the kundalini energy. So whatever your terminology. I mean, you know the health symbols, the sword with the snakes going up it, right? That's a representation of that, the Christ fluid, the cerebral fluid, whatever you want to call it, going up to the pineal gland. And it's the same symbology for the kundalini energy. So that said, we're going to sit comfortably. I'm going to demonstrate first. Please watch me before you do it, because it's quite important that you get it right. So I'm going to guide you through it. You're going to do, chin comes down for the count. I'm going to 3, 2, 1. On the inhale, you lift your chin up and you breathe rapidly through the nose. Inhale. And then exhale through the mouth, chin comes down. So the pace is this. Excuse me, does that. Also have tissues if you have a blocked nose. Okay, it will be 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now see how I'm really engaging. Exhale, right? And it's not this with the spine, and it's not woo, throw your head back. It's simple. Spine is neutral. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Right. We do that 7 times. I'll count. So number 5, inhale, 6. Final one, 7, inhale, exhale through the mouth. And then you inhale for the count of 3, 2, 1, leveling out your chin. Your eyes are closed throughout all of this, by the way. Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Breathe normally. That's 1 round of 7. We do 7 rounds. Okay? So I'm going to repeat it again. Chin comes down, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, 7 times. Final one, 3, 2, 1, inhale. Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale. Breathe normally. Be with the sensations. You're gonna feel something. You might feel a bit odd. It might be uncomfortable. It might be great. You might get tingling. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to plant the seeds. I want you to organically, for whatever's going to happen, yes?
Sorry, that was exhale through the mouth.
Yes, inhale through the nose, chin comes up. Exhale through the mouth, chin comes down. Engage into your diaphragm, everyone. And it is a bit challenging. Go with it. If at any point you don't feel comfortable, you want to open your eyes, please feel free to do so. I'm going to encourage you, please stay with it if you can, be in the experience. But please, obviously, if you don't like it, and if you open your eyes, it's not like, oh no, she sees me open my eyes. I don't mind, really. It's your body, your practice, okay? I just encourage you, and just know that there's potentially going to be discomfort or a challenge. See if you can make that challenge an opportunity, okay? Not why. Just notice it, okay? Is that crystal clear? I want a show of hands that everybody understands. Yes, miss. Okay, great. All right. Close your eyes, everyone. Be comfortable. You don't have to wear your mask. If you want to, you can. No pressure. Okay, take a deep breath in. Let it go. Exhale. Chin comes down. Prepare. In. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stronger. Inhale. Yes. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Number 6. Inhale. Exhale. Final one. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Be with it. Notice what's happened. Know that you're safe. Round number 2, chin comes down. Prepare, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, faster, inhale, yes, exhale, inhale, exhale, beautiful, inhale, exhale, number 6, inhale, exhale, final one, 7, exhale, inhale slowly in, 3, 2, 1, hold, 5, release. Notice the body, notice the mind, soften where you can. Release the urge to control. Round number 3, chin comes down, prepare. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Doing great. Inhale, exhale. Number 6. Inhale, exhale. Final one. 7. Exhale. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Soften your shoulders. 2, 1. Release. Release your expectations. Allow the energy to flow. Wherever you are absolutely perfect. Round number 4. Chin comes down, prepare. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. 5, exhale. Wonderful. 6, exhale. Final one. 7, exhale. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold. Soften. Breathe, relax. Soften the face. What is coming up? What is being unlocked in the body? Are you able to open up your awareness enough to listen? Chin comes down, prepare. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Mind the head. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Number 6. Inhale, exhale. Final one. 7. Exhale. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Release. Breathing normally, noticing the body. Chin comes down, prepare. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Wonderful. Inhale, exhale. Number 6. Inhale, exhale. Final one. 7. Exhale. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5. And release. Open up your sensorium to everything that's going on, without attachment, without judgment, just awareness. As we move into the final round, well done everyone, great concentration. Give it all you've got. Chin comes down, prepare. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You can do it. Inhale, exhale. Number 4, exhale. Number 5, exhale. 6, exhale. Final one. Inhale, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. So, any sensations in the body? Any colors? Anything like that? Yes. What did you feel?
I don't know. I saw like colors.
Colors,
Yeah.
like lots of different ones.
Yeah.
Nice. How about you? Anything?
Refreshing.
Refreshing, yeah. There's no right or wrong answers, by the way. I'm just curious for people to share. So, did anyone? Let's just say, did anyone have any like tingling at all in any part of the body? Yeah. So, hands. Where did you have it? Face, hands. Yeah. Forehead. Yeah. Hot and cold. Hot, hot, hot. Colors. I know you already said, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I feel like the colors I'm seeing right now are love.
Right.
Thank you, Joe. Exactly. So it's like it clears out the cobwebs of the body and the vision as well. Everything is, thank you, vivid. I love that word. Yeah. It's like everything is just more defined. And I always use this example. You need to find another one. It's just such a good one where you go to the like opticians, right? And you wear glasses and you clean the glasses yourself and you put them on. It's like, yeah, they're clean. And then you go to the opticians and they're like the spray and the cloth and the thing. And you put it on like, whoa, now they're clean. That's kind of, I like that analogy because it's like, whoa, like the definition of everything. So that's what it does. It really clears out the internal stuff. And yeah, it's a little bit sometimes uncomfortable, but if you're trying to kick that coffee habit, I'm telling you now, one thing just to mention on that is that, I love coffee, by the way, before anyone thinks I don't like coffee, but they do say that when you wake up in the morning, you should give yourself 60 to 90 minutes in the morning before you have coffee to allow your natural cortisol to kick in. And then after that point, it's like, okay, you still feel tired, have a coffee. So, hello. So maybe this is something you could try a little. You could do that. You don't even have to do 7 rounds, but try that in the morning and that will maybe get you going,
You do feel much more awake.
Yeah. Ready for pull training. All right, any questions? Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate you all, thank you.